is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they thank him as they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Welcome to our official episode of Teach and the Prof. We had done a soft launch, right, Prof? With a video, but this is officially first video we're having with both of us. I am Teach Gerito and my brother from Adana Mother, Prof. Ian from out of New York. I am yours truly in Jamaica, holding the fort. So we decided to do this platform just to share our perspective, our knowledge as two middle-aged young men.
Yes, I love that. Middle-aged.
You love that. Middle-aged young. Young. We just decided to share. We have been having a lot of discussion, especially through 2020, and we came up with this idea some months ago. Kind of late, right, boss? And we decided
it took a while.
We're gonna go and do it, right? So, what's the program about? What's Teach and the Prof about? Teach and Prof about any topic, discussing any topic. Sports, music, politics,
Nice.
anything, parenting, manon, lack of this, lack of that, relationship, marriage. Both are married. I'm married for 28 years.
With kids.
Two boys. How much you got? 17, sir?
No, boss. We got 21,
Jesus.
With two boys as well.
My sincere apology for Robin before. With two boys as well, right?
Two boys as well.
So we share a lot in common, family men, a lot of family values. We knowing each other for over 30 years, neighbor, cross the road neighbor, them type of neighbor there.
Virgin. Over 35.
We say over 30, you're nearly more.
We're close to 40 years. We're closer to 40 years,
Yeah, because we met as young teens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
nice. Early days high school.
Yeah. I'm a product of Kings and Technical, and my friend here is a product of
Robin High School. Now defunct.
From down Robin Avenue. Yeah, man. So the program basically about anything that is worth speaking about, and it's not only serious stuff; it's sometimes fun stuff. But it's we ask the viewers to share in their thoughts, comments and their thoughts on any topic that we discuss. Just lend your voice in the comment area, and basically just keep it respectful. That's all. Just ask.
Remember.
Yeah.
Everyone has an opinion.
Right.
Everyone has an opinion,
including you and our and us. So if you say something that you don't agree with, voice it, but don't try to kill us. It's just an opinion. It's, our perspective, our point of view, and you just state yours, whether you agree, partially agree, or fully disagree. Just let us know.
We can agree to disagree. Remember that. All right.
All right. So now we'll get a overview of what the program is about, what we are about. What will be our first topic, bro?
Well,
what do you want to talk about? What am I mind?
Our first topic,
topic
should be the discussion of AstraZeneca vaccine, because,
what AstraZeneca? What? Because you have some definition for some viewers that don't know, because not everybody is familiar with AstraZeneca. based off
So,
where in the world you are, AstraZeneca can
uh,
probably not be the vaccine of choice.
all right. So, for those of you still in the dark or under a cave, under a rock,
No, it's
AstraZeneca
not.
vaccine,
Hey.
my opinion again, the AstraZeneca vaccine was created by AstraZeneca and Oxford University in London or in the UK, right? Now, AstraZeneca has partnered with several labs worldwide. You have labs in Germany, you have labs in India, you have labs in the in the US, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, just to be
Okay.
specific, right?
Okay.
Now, one of AstraZeneca's largest partner
Manufacturer.
or manufacturer is the lab in India.
And India
Okay,
is predominantly known well for vaccination, for production of vaccination. They are the guru in vaccination. So it will not strange that UK would have partnered with them on a vaccination program.
right. Don't dismiss the fact that because it's India, you think, oh, they're not worthwhile or they're not, good enough to produce vaccine. They've been doing it for years, many, many years.
Although the program is not about India, but it's two countries, No, the country divided in two. There's a half of India where sad, and there's a half of India that wow, yeah.
So you have the rich and
But
the poor.
the skin color tells you which side you come from.
Right, so there's a big disparity between
Yeah,
the rich and the poor.
the have and the have not. Yeah, in India, the educated and the uneducated.
Right. And if you don't notice, India is one of the biggest country when it comes to technology as well.
And that is not largely known, just like Africa, the good side and the productive side. Africa is not known here in the West, especially US doesn't zoom in on the positive side of Africa. The same goes for India.
Right.
They would like us to believe that what we see on the television about India is India.
It's
That is
the slums, slumdog millionaire.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. And the prostitution on the streets and the under the cardboard bed and all of that. That's all we know about India. Predominantly.
Yeah. So the purpose of this video is to
Widen.
shed some light or broaden or increase people knowledge on the vaccination process, how it's manufactured, and how we think it's being distributed, right? There's a lot of things have been said negatively. Mostly negatively, right? That's true because you never hear good things, right? Always the bad.
I wonder if human beings are negative in nature, but
And Jamaicans.
I wonder why I always draw to that first.
What about Jamaicans?
Let me keep it human being now.
Oh. So we're both Jamaicans, by the way. I've lived most of my life in Jamaica. I may be in the States, but I've lived most of my life in Jamaica. So I know Jamaica.
It's still true. Yeah, that is true. It is fastly becoming untrue, but for now it is true.
Not yet. It's not. Almost.
You're there 27?
What?
No, 23 years.
I came here when I was 26, right?
Yeah. So it's 24.
They give me age.
24 years.
Yeah, age me. Yeah, age me. So 2 more years.
One more year.
3 more.
2 more years. Yeah, 2 more years. You can't say the half thing again.
Hey.
Yeah, most.
Despite that, I still have my ears to the ground. I yard.
Yeah. Ever yard, man. But me are the real hard man and him are the real yard man abroad.
No, give me one. I make him have that. I
For
can't
me,
fight.
I've never lived outside. For those who might be interested, I've never lived outside of Jamaica. I've
But the,
visited.
but the, but the man travel a lot.
I travel a lot,
Okay.
as far as Dubai. But
Uh, US
the,
and Dubai.
the 15-hour flight there, yeah, I see people on the plane put on pajama. I say, well, you can't sleep in your jeans. You would have go to the bathroom, take off your jeans, your polo shirt, put on your full suit and put on your nightcap thing and go to
But
your bed.
remember those people are business class, first class, right?
First class.
Okay. So remember, you spend an X amount of money for comfort, right? So you're gonna wanna take advantage, right? You go want to go the full 9 yard. You go want to go the full 9 yard. The whole gamut.
I was, shocked. But it's not about me
I
and
mean,
my,
we as Jamaican, we
not
can
me,
rock.
not me, I'm an Emmet, but just to say that I've never lived outside the country, but I've visited so extensively for a good while now. So, and I've had quite a bit of time in the US, predominantly Florida, New York, and Georgia. So that's it for me. But Prof now is the man that is a day-to-day, ear-to-ear experience with Jamaicans living abroad, and his perspective it would be from that angle, while mine would be from a Jamaica viewpoint. So
And
that's
I've
all.
done
Yeah.
I've done quite a few traveling in the US as well. Washington State, Boston, DC,
We
Virginia,
got people. Should we make a rule?
Florida, Georgia. Eh?
Make a rule for silent phone or turn off notification while videoing. Tell in the comment if future in the future it be
Is that
silent.
distraction?
Yeah,
I gotta put
But
this.
we're going on with the AstraZeneca. And why are they doing that? AstraZeneca was a merger 21 years ago. Merger of two companies, Astra and Zeneca.
Seneca,
Astra was from Sweden, the Swedish-based company, while the Zeneca
UK.
was from the UK. But now the headquarters is in UK, so it more merged into the predominantly UK business.
Right, it is all registered as a UK.
Probably is the lesser of the partners, if they are still a partner,
And
But yes,
AstraZeneca. It is registered as a UK business.
Yes. Why AstraZeneca? Was because people in the diaspora, US, England, Canada, and Wales, but predominantly those three countries have interest in what is happening with COVID and our local fight here in Jamaica combating COVID. The biggest thing on most countries' lips now and activity with COVID now is vaccination. Jamaica is late out of the gate, but out of the gate anyway. And AstraZeneca, unfortunately, had a hiccup, bad rap news. People stopped using the vaccination for up to about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Predominantly the European countries. I think pushed by Germany. You'd see if they say Germany start this thing.
Yeah, Germany did start it, and it could be political as well.
Yes, and start the Minister of Health, Germany start to call around first Italy, say, I'm gonna pull out of this use thing, I want you to join me. So because of that, I think it takes some political spin and move out of the realm of the scientific aspect of it and the real concern about blood clotting. But when you look at the numbers of people who are affected by it, it's minuscule in terms of probably reach 100 million now. And I hear numbers of 40 people. 40 people, that's 100 million, And incidentally, the developers of the vaccine were expecting more because it's a common feature for these abnormalities to come
Yeah,
into play.
right, in any
And
scene. So,
it's below. For the numbers now are below it's below
threshold.
the expectation. Yeah. And the expectation too. Yes, below the threshold, but way below the expectation. So yesterday, officially yesterday, the European country, the EU countries decided to move forward
Yeah.
with so
And
uh,
we should
but
mention,
it has pushed back the whole thing in terms of achieving herd immunity by September. Those targets would you say would be missed, right?
they
Because
will
of the
miss, but we should mention as well that Australia was also administering the AstraZeneca vaccine.
and then the fall period to
They,
the European concern.
they,
Okay.
they have continued to proceed with vaccinating their population, you know?
So it will be safe to say that they are well on their way to achieving that 60% vaccination population and achieving their herd immunity by September.
And and Australia, no.
Mm-hmm.
Australia has been one of the countries that have been very good at containing the virus, very good at at locking things down, you know,
Yeah, following
to
protocols and
control
all
it.
that stuff. Um, Discipline society will achieve that, and that we can just segue into the discipline part and um, Jamaica now. We'll
Yeah.
get specific. The general thing, sometimes we have to
Hold on,
be real. We have to be
Wait,
real.
let me interject. Do you wanna speak about the fact that people are saying are are saying that we Jamaica received the cheap vaccine? I'm not sure how they came to that conclusion.
Yeah, man, because there's a lot of miseducation, myth deliberately started by people who know better. People who are platform followers that are even greater than the government of Jamaica. When I look at some people Instagram compared to the Prime Minister Instagram page, the numbers not even close,
No
right?
comparison.
That number of people and the millions and the Prime Minister they're about 100,000, 200,000. So these people are platform and these people know, but they have agenda. And be careful, Jamaicans, home and abroad. If you hear something, do your own research. Do not
Us,
take things at face value from us
us,
or anybody else. Do not preclude anybody. Everybody must be subjected to research, fact check.
and and let's
Everybody.
add, Kerry, uh, teach. Let's add this as well. Just because it's very important, that people understand. Don't just Google something and the first thing that comes up, you run with it.
Yeah.
So listen, there is fake news and there's real news out there. It is very important that you get your information from the proper authority. So wherever you're gonna get the information from, make sure it's credible. You can
And
do
it's
research,
and it's fake real news. There are fake news that them plot it so closely with the real stuff.
It's hard
And
to
if
tell.
see like a real thing in it, that if you're not careful,
You
you will
buy into
run
it.
with us. Oh yeah. But you have to look deeper because the agenda message, the message that they really want to send will intertwine with facts.
So research your research.
Yeah. A researcher. So
Well,
what is this
well,
saying
definitely.
for? What is this person angle? And though I'm not gonna be afraid. Well, I am not gonna. Let me speak for myself. I'm gonna isolate myself. I am not gonna be afraid on this platform. If a man or a woman come publicly and make a statement, may I call them name? Because them have them opinion, and may I have them opinion of them. It's not a private. If it's a private thing, me hear say that man they said, that man they said. No, me not take on that. Me
Yeah,
not call on it.
we're
But
gonna
if a
start.
man make an Instagram video, I say about you about that. make a video and say, don't wear no mask. And who for dead. No, you know, who am I talking in fans coming at a concert without mask and who dead after at the concert. Some you'll see it, you know. So our man to earn money from him, people them who him say him a teach and him love and tell them say don't wear no mask and open up the place. And who for dead. In the statement, who for dead, he's acknowledging that there is danger out there.
People are dying.
And people will die if you come close, don't wear a mask, and come out and behave normal. But guess what? I just saw life go. I don't take that lightly, and I can't apologize for it. I regret that him ever made a statement. But however, he went on to make one more recently.
Yeah, but we should add, you know, we are huge fans of Buju. Huge fan of Buju, so make no mistake.
But guess what? I'm a huge fan of my mother. I'm a criticize my mother.
Exactly.
So Buju can't be above
criticism. No man is.
No man. You understand me? So we have to just call a spade and be as honest as possible. And people, and I say a lot of Jamaican, I said Jamaicans because we have to speak from that angle, find it difficult to question them politicians because they vote for them yesterday. Or question them the dancehall artists whether them love them
reggae music and support.
Them I listen to them for years. No man can tell me foolishness and me say, hey, that's not right.
No one is beyond reproach. No one.
So me can tell Prof say, you know, that statement there, right? But me can't say Buju that statement there, right? That don't make no sense. I mean know you 35 years. I mean no me not meet Buju yet.
Right.
But me still can't. None of them people like Buju don't business about them. Cause them not buy nothing. Them a fan. But Buju don't know them money. Buju don't know them money. And them can't say Buju that right. I'm an artist, but that's not right. Because you can't tell me somebody your concert and who they're dead. You don't care about my health and my life. So if I'm a paying fan, but from vinyl days, for those who don't know matter about vinyl, the younger one, the record.
Vinyl.
The physical thing.
Vinyl and then CD, all right?
Vinyl and CD, right? A cassette.
Before you got digital.
Yeah. And them a buy from them days there. And I say the man say him still rate you and still a come and concert. And the man you know your family are youth to sing Browning and you know them song them where those are come out. And my big man them time. So my bigger man and you know, cause you know your 50s, so in I'm 70s, I'm 60s now. He's more in danger now for this thing. And I say if him come out and watch you, you not care?
You not care if him dead.
No, man. Ah, man. No. See him two daughter them come out and denounce it. So if him daughter them can denounce that statement there, come on, people. I mean, people out there say, Buju say no, you Buju say, and you know, come on, man. Buju can say 10,000 right things, but if him say one wrong thing, call him up on the one wrong and say, out of love still and respect.
Right. You know? Listen, guys, people should be free to make a decision, a choice. You want to get vaccinated, you get vaccinated. If you don't want to get vaccinated, you don't get vaccinated. It is your choice. But make sure you are well informed. Don't let anyone sway you which way or the other. Make your own decision.
Listen to the two and make a decision. When you make the decision, don't say, I Buju my father, or say, I bounty killer my father. Yeah. I must say, bounty killer because you can elaborate on it.
Well, Bounty Killer did make a statement regarding some fests and asking people to get vaccinated so the place can open up again so we can get back to some normalcy and have, you know, concerts again, you know.
Yeah, I'm making
he made a statement, and that's his statement, you know. That's Bounty's opinion.
Bounty have a right to be different from Buju. He deserve that right, just being a person, a human being. A well-thinking person like a Buju that consider himself a well-thinking human being. Buju can't say always, right?
So Bounty was attacked by not only Buju but Sprague Benz as well because of that statement.
So those who think say we don't need to vaccinate and wear masks, don't feel say Bounty to have a voice of his own. Why?
You want to have a voice, right?
Because Bounty don't need to have a voice. You, Buju Sprague Benz and everybody else don't need to have a voice either. So you have a platform and you use it. Or you feel like respect the other man to use it. You can debate it, you can debate it and you can disagree. Even at the end of the debate, you can disagree. When I disrespect the man. Me and man I say, boy, I'm not listen to no Bounty killer again. And the man
Stop by Bounty, the loser for Bounty.
More. What?
This and that and
because the man say get vaccinated so that we can go back to some normalcy.
We don't respect Bounty no more. This is ridiculous.
Respect Bounty no more, and you're not going to analyze the man thing from a viewpoint where you say how much of it is factual, how much of it is borderline. You can't say border, man, that's something. Jamaica appear why, you know.
Oh, listen, guys. Full disclaimer. Full disclaimer. I have been vaccinated. I've had my first shot of Pfizer. Of a Pfizer vaccine, right?
And I am not.
My second shot.
Yeah, I am not.
My second shot is next week, right? Other family members in my home have been vaccinated with both Pfizer vaccines. And I am in no way, shape, or form an advocate for vaccination. I just made a choice. I made an informed decision to get vaccinated. Simple as that.
So you're advocating for vaccination?
No, I'm not.
You just telling that how you see it? Okay. Well, only person in my household that has been already vaccinated is my son. And yes, my son, because he's a healthcare worker. He's a doctor. And all the government set up the order and the scheduling for a person to vaccinate. They start with the older, the elderly.
Frontline workers.
The elderly, then the front line, then they are going police officers, soldier, then the elderly politicians, and so on and so forth. So he got vaccinated Tuesday of this week, and this first shot, and it's due for another one sometime down the line. Being middle-aged young, my wife and I being middle-aged young, I think we have to wait some time, and with the availability of more of the vaccination coming through, it could take a while down in this year for them to get around to us with the first shot. So, what is my position? I would take it. Because
wait, hold on. So we have never discussed this, you and I.
This is
about vaccination, right? So, guys, this is new. I had no idea he planned on getting it. We never discussed it.
Yeah. Our plan was to discuss AstraZeneca, the beating, the blood clotting, and the numbers, the late start that Jamaica had, the viewpoint of people who have platform in Jamaica and how they are influencing others, and the resistance and how far the resistance to taking the vaccine is going from where we've seen it. That was the main discussion plan, But in this talking, you will lead you into other disclosures.
Segue.
So I would take it. So far, I'm still scheduled to take it in my head. My wife, I have no problem with it. We can be truthful. My son took it and he had adverse slight expectation. Yeah, nothing outside than the fever. He had a slight fever. He woke up with a slight fever, and by the next following day, it is off. So right now he's at work. He's working tonight, and I'm feeling much better. Check up on him. I'm good. So it affects people differently,
Differently.
like everything else in the world. Viewers and subscribers and potential subscribers, fans. Some people curry run them belly. Some people curry don't run them belly. Some people mango affect them. Me know a man him can't even look on banana too long. He have to run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Lose banana, right banana.
Banana. Right banana.
Where I used to work, the security guard can't come near banana.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what happened to him.
Wow. Shit. No pun intended. No pun intended.
So vaccination is no different. Like the average thing that is ingested or injected. So some people, nothing at all. Some people would have the cutting of the blood, and some people would have a little fever. Some people would have like a bellyache, maybe diarrhea. You don't know.
I mean,
It doesn't mean that the vaccination is not good for you. And Jamaica has suffered a little bit because the minute we get this first set of vaccine is the same minute Germany choose to start say, Holland sitting and look right as up. And we had the rumor mongering going on before that, and this just
blow it up.
The whole thing. And say, see it there? So one of the demand and one of the debates going on was about the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health taking the vaccination first.
So
this on the card before EU and the blood clotting scenario. The thing about it was that we were going to vaccinate the elderly as much as possible, frontline workers, the police and the soldier, because they are out there engaging the people, the populace. Then the elderly, the order was there way before we get the vaccine.
Right.
The order
was in place.
Protocol was it. They have stuck to that. Germany came and said something is wrong. Italy, Spain, France, those three countries jumped off the bandwagon. Are on a different bandwagon, the German bandwagon. And then I think 13 European countries follow suit thereafter. Right. And people start saying, all right, if it's a safe, Mr. Prime Minister, you take it.
Take it then. You take it.
They change and move the goalposts as if that was a demand of the
Prime Minister. You and the Minister of Health take it.
Yeah. So, and that wasn't the plan. So the Prime Minister have a choice whether I'm going to follow suit as somebody cries, or I'm going to stick to him going to the plan. He chose to stick to the plan, and I move forward. So that is choice.
What's the saying? What's the saying? Damn if you do, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if he had put himself on the list, what would
the damn if you do part? Yeah, the damn if you do part. If you say we want to take it first, we're not protecting ourselves first.
Yeah.
So that's where we are now. The campaign, they had a virtual town hall meeting today, hosted by the Prime Minister, speaking of the where we are, update on where we are, reminding people of, even give them a history of chicken pox and polio vaccines, that we are not strangers to being vaccinated.
I remember polio.
We have led.
You remember polio?
Yeah, man. 70s. So we are pioneers in this thing, and we must lose sight, because people have platform now can spew a little this and spew a little that. It's still, everybody still owe it to themselves and their family to do them research, to listen to all angles, all sides. No both sides are not kind. This day and age is not two sides.
No.
We have to know much side the thing, have as much information as possible. Go out there, garner it, study it, share it, bring it to somebody who you're confident that has the capacity to, decipher things and present it back to you and explain it back to you, but do your own research, because early immunity is 60%, and Jamaica won't get there for now because the availability of the vaccine is
It's low.
issue, So we have to work with what them give us. And that will take us way beyond some countries. But we are in the right direction, my view. We're going in the right direction. And I think the Prime Minister should stay the course. I think that citizens of this country should get on board and encourage the elderly, because this is predominantly the most affected people, blacks, our people, and then the elderly amongst the black. So Jamaican elderly, the people 60, 70, 80 going up, get them out there, the younger folks, encourage them, get them to the place that is doing the vaccination, and let us start the process of preserving even one more year on top of our elderly life. Even one more year, them deserve it.
Listen, Christopher Tufton did get his vaccination today.
Okay.
All right.
Because them past police, soldier, now them reach politician, the older one. Them. So,
I wanna add, because I do want to touch on this. So, the AstraZeneca vaccine is no cheaper than Moderna, Pfizer, or Johnson & Johnson.
mm-hmm.
It's the same price, $23, $26 per shot.
Yeah, the spelling that the rumor what they say the cheap vaccine come to Jamaica.
No. The advantage that AstraZeneca have over Pfizer and Moderna is that it doesn't need high refrigeration.
And that's why Jamaica choose that one, because we don't have the capacity to refrigerate so that quantity of vaccination.
And that's why it's been administered in Asia, because they don't have the capacity for high refrigeration in India, Philippines, any Asian country. It have a longer shelf life.
Yeah.
So that's why it's been used.
Yeah. At a higher temperature. So that's the only choice we made. It's like it's financial choice or affordability choice. It was
and it was a gift.
Capacity and ability to keep it at a safe degree. You have anything you want to say and wrap it up?
Well, I actually just want to clarify, because there's a video out there where someone was referring to the ingredients
to the vaccine
after AstraZeneca vaccine, what's in it. Not sure how that information would become privy to the world or to a layman, but I kind of just want to explain what that means, right? So it's so he read that chimpanzee and he read as if they replicate a chimpanzee in the virus, and that's not true. The process that they use is called replication deficient chimpanzee viral vector.
Well,
right?
Him hear the word replication and him hear the word chimpanzee and him put replication to the chimpanzee, but not knowing what really they are replicating using the chimpanzee.
Right. And what does the word replicate means?
In this process, okay.
So, here's the definition. Replication deficient chimpanzee endovirus, which is CHAD. Vectors represent an attractive vaccine platform, and are thus employed as vaccine candidates against several infectious disease.
So it's a process.
It's a
Okay.
process.
Mhm.
It's a process. It's not no chimpanzee.
Duplicating, replicating, mirroring, copying, reproducing a chimpanzee.
Right. Understand people. And so it's very important when you read, you understand what you're reading. You understand what the word means. What does replicate mean?
And in the context especially, because he's using the same replicate to saying that they're reproducing chimpanzee, but by process of the vaccine and bringing fear now that if we take the vaccine we become chimpanzee. That is the fear because the vaccine is used to replicate that chimpanzee. So he's misusing the word and throwing out creating a new context. So it's good to understand how the word is used in the context and put a couple words together, the entire phrase, and sometimes, most of the times, if you do the search, they will break it down for you because these biological names and phrases and whatever, they will break it down to you. So if you look beyond just the headline, you will see what really they're referring to.
Exactly. Exactly. Actually, you know what? Can I can I broaden what I had mentioned earlier regarding the price of the vaccine?
What you mentioned that 23 something, roughly all them around that price.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to give a more precise cost,
Okay.
right? So, Moderna, Moderna vaccine is anywhere between $25 to $37 per dose,
Okay.
right? The FSA percentage is 95%, right?
Okay.
The AstraZeneca, University of Oxford, cost per dose is $25 to $37 per dose, right? Which is
But its
identical.
but its effectiveness is less than, I think it was in the 70s.
And the efficacy is 70%.
70.
Johnson Johnson. Now Johnson Johnson is the cheapest. $10 per dose.
No, man, you're misread, man. You sure the AstraZeneca is a $10 or $5?
No, boss.
So the Johnson Johnson is the one that Jamaican has been currently using.
No, Jamaica has not been using Johnson Johnson. Johnson Johnson was just authorized in the US a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I get caught. I was just playing devil's advocate and tongue in the cheek,
Yeah, yeah, Brett. Yes, I guess we'll be using Johnson Johnson, $10 per dose.
No, because I said that, cause I think we mentioned it before. I said that to say Jamaicans say how the cheapest on the market we get.
Right.
And they go disrespect the nation and no basically this whole time saying not cheap, not good. So if we sell the people them the tarts at the cheapest, the people will finish the sentence and say that means it not good. And if it's not good, it will affect us, tremendously, and we must take it. So that is the whole picture of painting it, say it at the cheapest. And people who are saying that, most of them who started that rumor knows that is not the cheapest. But because you're an advocate against vaccination, you will say anything is for others to say, hey, I know you have an agenda. Are you correct on this, or are you misinforming the nation? Do your research.
Exactly. No, listen. Let me just continue. The FSA in Johnson Johnson global clinical trial is at 66%.
6.
66%. Right? In the US, it's slightly higher at 72%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now there's also the Russian Sputnik V vaccine, which is I'm just mentioning. I'm just going to give you a broad overview of.
To be balanced. Yeah. To be balanced.
So the price per dose is $10. $10. Right? The Chinese based vaccine. And the FSA is 91.4%.
Oh, I probably overstated still, but
And it's coming from Russia. So take it with
yeah,
a grain of salt.
probably overstated. Yeah.
Right? Now, China, which is a Sinovac biotech, right? It is $29.75 per dose.
29 from
Yeah.
China.
On China. No, in China, in China, so it says price. It's $60 per dose in China.
What?
Right? And then
Expensive thing come out of China? The only expensive thing we know come out of China are viruses.
yeah, but here the FSA is 50.38% to 91.25%. And the reason for that is we don't know. They're guessing.
You get the variable too wide.
Exactly. Which could be
goal range, no sir.
Which could be the same. Which could be the same with the price.
Everybody could have do that. Everybody could have said 70 to 100, 90 to 100. Everybody could have do a range. And at an average. What average?
So I think they're getting their numbers from a study done in Brazil. Because I think Brazil is state they get
using
the
Chinese brand.
Chinese vaccine, yeah.
Hold on, stick up in. You can imagine say the Chinese brand will they get.
And in Brazil, the FSA is 50.4%.
Very low.
And that means how effective it is against COVID.
So I already did, yeah. Yeah. So 50 points. And the scientists are saying to achieve herd immunity, you got to be at 60. So right now, Brazil is using a vaccine that will a high possibility that the effectiveness will not ascertain that level of herd immunity, because right now we're running at about 50% chance that it will be effective. So you need effectiveness to run higher than the herd immunity in order to ensure that you achieve that goal. So Brazil, I wonder why them use that brand. Cost?
Brazil?
Yeah.
Remember, so Brazil have a very close tie with China. China does a lot of investment in Brazil.
Jamaica too.
China is a reason why the Brazilian economy was doing so well. It's the reason why Brazil had money to build or to host the World Cup
and
the Olympics.
A year apart?
Yeah. Chinese money.
That was so economic sense, but
well, you know, that's a different topic to discuss. if you know, so
I asked you a question earlier and you missed it because I think something was coming through your phone. Can you imagine Jamaica using the Chinese brand vaccination?
What would they say?
If them using the English brand, The good old colonial masters brand. Can you imagine them use the Chinese brand? Where we're going to say, because China takes so much chance and them cut so much corner. That is vaccine that can't good. That vaccine they probably, imagine you're taking a vaccination from the same place to create the virus. No.
Right?
Nobody will take it at Jamaica. I don't think so. So it was a good decision. Because maybe the Chinese one is available to us. I was available to us during the discussion. Just like for Brazil. You know?
Yeah, because I'm sure China would have made that offer.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. So it would have been a good decision for the government to say, look, you know, sounds sweet, you know. But I ask you to build road, the people them cost. I ask you to build buildings, the people them cost. Imagine you, I'm going to take drugs from you, and then people them sick already, and them say I use it them. It never work at Jamaica.
No.
Right.
Right.
So that's basically what we want to present to our viewers tonight on AstraZeneca and the vaccination process in Jamaica. We wish everybody right around the world, both Jamaicans here and abroad, and their friends and families, and non-Jamaicans, fans of Jamaica, you know, through our people and our music and our sports people, you know, to keep safe, keep a distance, wear a mask, sanitize, wash your hands as often as possible, and just be safe, vaccinate. You know, let's get this COVID-19 virus behind us as soon as possible so that we can come to some normalcy.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment
and hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.